What's going on? How the heck are we doing, dudes? Welcome to another stream. What's going on, Cam? What's going on, Mazak? He says, greetings, Twilight enjoyers. Very good. And then he said, texting from the heart of Copenhagen. Dude, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I love that, dude. Do-do-do. Cam says, Chris, if you get a chance, just buy Studio V and want to use it inside of Ableton. I'm not getting any audio signal from Ableton, only the software itself. That is by design, bro. It's not going to take in MIDI data. You have to import the MIDI data into, like, by putting it as a plugin onto Ableton. It's just opening it and following when you hit play. You know what I mean? And so you still have to import your MIDI data. It's just literally going to be file import, brother. You have to export your MIDI from here, and then you have to import it into Synth V. I think it's literally sometimes as easy as clicking and dragging as well. I saw vocal tracks in the IG story. You saw it? You saw it, dude? Yes, please. Yes, freaking please. So that's Josh. Josh is actually singing on the song that got 100,000 views on IG. And man, I've been working tirelessly to make sure that that song sounds as good as I can to the best of my abilities at this current moment. So, you know, when we put it out, it actually makes, it sounds, what's the word I'm looking for? It competes, right, with the mixes that are out there. And so it's been tough, bro. I've been pulling my hair out. The first day that I imported the vocals, I was like, am I even going to be able to do this? I was like, hold on. I had to take a step back, right? And then I went the next day and started messing with it, and I got it pretty freaking close this time. And so, yeah. Yo, are you going to doom this up? Dude, so thank you for helping me with that segue, Looney. Also, how the heck you doing? So before, I guess, again, the segue. And you know what, Cam? Cam is in ads right now. And if you don't want ads and you have Amazon Prime, you get one subscription to Twitch Prime a month for free. And so if you have Amazon Prime and I'm the only guy that you watch, you know, it only makes sense. But if not, don't waste it on me, you know what I mean? But just know, and I'm not just saying this, subscriptions help the smaller guys more than the bigger guys. But it also gives you no ads, kind of like it did with Cam. Also, Zuin, what the heck is going on, man? Also, someone asked me about my my cup. They asked me, it was like, what is that in your hand? On like my IG. It's this guy. So usually in the winter, this is what I look like, except for it's my head and not a can. But look at this thing, dude. Tell me this isn't the sickest thing that you've ever seen. Like, what's funny too is, like, I'll do it back here. You can like tighten up the strings so his hoodie sits tighter. Like, and so when you see me grab it, I'm grabbing it like this. My little guy. This is my little guy, dude. I love it. I love it so much. I know. I know. I'm not going to tell you who it's from. No, someone gave me, so my uncle gave this to me for Christmas. And I was like, bro, this is like, and I'll show you what's in here. It's nothing crazy. This is like what I survive off of, to be completely honest with you. It's like just seltzer water, right? Seltzer water is life. It's literally like my life is peanut M&Ms and seltzer water. I'm not gonna lie to you, you know? Like, you think I'm joking. Hold on. Your boy gets the big bags. And it's literally, I'll be mixing and it's right here. And I'm like this. You know what I mean? I am not afraid to let you know what really goes on. You know what I mean? Tragic, what's going on, Corny? Who else? Ah, Riglicious. What's going on? Thanks for coming by. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about some things. Actually, maybe I should do it in the other one for the reel, because I don't know what I'm gonna say. But I get a lot of questions about the synths I use and how I come up with the synths and stuff like that. And you know, a lot of people are just like, man, how do you like find these perfect things that fit into your songs? And a lot of times, dudes, I'm preset cycling and hitting notes on my keys. You know what I mean? Like I'm literally just hitting notes on my keys. You know, I'm literally mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Oh, that one's cool. All right. Done. Next, you know? And so what I would figured that we did today, I know that I said we were going to work on that song, but I was like, I feel like this needs to be talked about because this is kind of something that I'm becoming known for, which is tight, you know? I mean, I'm not anyone that knows a lot about this stuff, you know? I just really like good sounding synths for my songs. And so I figured we would just kind of search for synths live on stream, because I usually do this before stream. Like by the time that I start stream, you already hear some sort of idea, right? And so why don't I just do that live on stream so I can show you how unglamorous it is when I find these things? Because it really isn't something that's crazy, right? I'm not like, I want it to be, and oh, this is perfect, right? It's a lot like how I write music. I'm just finding a thing, moving on, moving on, moving on. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not crazy. I promise. I promise. It's also already getting hot. It's already getting hot in here. It's okay though. I brought this. I brought this time. So we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, so I have 3 plugins here that have kind of been, one of them hasn't been my go-to, but I want to check it out more. But these 2 have been kind of my go-to recently, and it's been Massive X and Omnisphere. So I just got a complete 14 standard. And so I got a few cool things, right? One of them is Super 8. So inside of here, I have Super 8 and Monarch. And again, a lot of it comes down to finding a preset, but also finding a preset that's close. If you find something that's close, it's not being afraid to tweak those knobs to get it to where you want it, or tweaking the knobs and being like, that's actually pretty cool. I'm going to stay right there. And then saving it, right? Saving it so you can recall it again if you want to use it. Like maybe that's one of your main things of your EP or whatever, you know? So it could keep coming back in songs, and so you can create some sort of theme throughout your music, which who's pretty good about doing that, a person is gosh, why is his name blanking on me? David Maximichich. That guy is, whew. Dev Bags, what's going on, dude? I like your name. How the heck we doing, brother? Thanks for stopping by, homie. I didn't know anyone used Massive X, dude. Massive X is awesome. It's really good. But there's just a lot to unpack there. So you have to literally, like I spent a few hours when I first got it just going through presets, you know, just listening to them. I do that. I try to do that with all of my plugins, like if they have like a favorite option, then I'll go through and just favorite things, you know, so I can like come back if I'm looking for ideas, right? I can like go to like a favorite, like, oh yeah, this one was pretty cool, I remember, you know, and so, but another thing that I want to use is some Ableton tools. So for example, maybe in the beginning, let's try and find some sort of pad. And so what I'll do is, it looks like I'm going to go to narrow, and then let's go here. And Ableton 12, a lot of people ask me, should I upgrade to 12? Dude, there's some really cool tools that get you going. Again, I am such a sucker for little easy things to grab to get a song started. I want to get a song started. It's always the getting started that's the hardest part. But once you get going, like, you can't like pry me off of this because I want to keep going, right? Which that's what we all want. And the biggest thing is don't set expectations when you start writing songs. Just go in with an open mind, and it's like, I'm just going to explore, dudes. You know what I mean? Okay, so we have let's just find something that's not annoying right now so we can start to choose some notes here. And for those of you who are about to ask me, I don't know how to play piano, I promise. I've thought about really wanting to learn because I'm so into the synth world and stuff. And so I think that's going to be something that I dive into more. So we have embedded. I thought I made something that was like a favorite, but let's go to pads and let's just see. Okay, that's already cool. How loud are we? That's already pretty cool. Casey, thank you for the sub, dude. Appreciate you, brother. I'm gonna go up. That's already kind of cool, huh? So let's see here. What do these different things do? Here's the different oscillators. Then we have our filter envelopes, which attack is the same thing as a compressor. Then you have the release. And so that's not bad. You also have some effects, it looks like. You know, I'm a sucker for my reverb. So this, I just landed on it, I promise you. I started hitting notes until I liked something. So I'm gonna put that in. Actually, I think Ableton might have already put it in for me. Let's see. Yeah. I think that's all that's in here. Let's see. No, it grabbed all my stuff. Look at that. So cool feature inside of Ableton. If you've seen me this whole time, I was pressing notes. Well, if I was like, man, there was like some notes that I was hitting not too long ago, there's a button here. It's like little square brackets. You click that and it remembers all the things that you just did. And so I think it was this that I liked. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this because I don't really care about it too much. And I'm going to put it in here. And it looks like this is actually longer than I thought. Yeah, so we just need to refine it. However, I'm not too worried about that right now. I just did a Control U, which is quantized inside of Ableton. Casey, so are we going back to the load gaze, or is today tone hunt day? So I thought about it, and I've been getting a lot of questions about what synths and stuff I use and how do I go about choosing synths. And so I think that today we could utilize today to just do that, to like, I could show you guys how I go about finding things and how things just kind of accidentally happen. They're not predetermined, you know, not premeditated. Sometimes I'll have an idea for like a lead or like a melody, but a lot of times I put my fingers down and again, I don't know how to play. And so whatever happens, happens, like you just seen. And so this is what happened, right? Okay, so it looks like we're so close to getting it right on the money. Now, one thing that we can try to do is bring this over, and it might get us a little bit closer. Sweet. So now I'm going to loop this because we have kind of our part here. I'm going to grab this guy, Control L. So we're just going to loop it. We're just going to live in it for a little while. Now, one thing I am realizing that I do want to change is something like this. Let's go to 100 as well. Okay, I'm going to start to refine it. I know I said I wasn't, but I feel like if we want to really get in that zone, could really use a tiny bit of refinement, but not, again, not overthinking it. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, here. We'll legato it to here. It looks like these want to just stay. So this is like our main guy here. These two notes. Bam. Okay. Rough part here. Actually, leave that on. Yo, Sick Twix. What's going on, dude? Now there is, you know, there's a lot that can be done here. If we want to continue to mess with it, we can. It's there, right? We can glide it, we can drift it. I want to drift a little bit more. This is sick. I don't want it to clip too much. Okay, so we're going to call that good. However, we have to start to question, like, do we want this synth to have bass? Do we want subs in this thing? For now, I'm going to say no. So I'm going to use an EQ8. And we're just going to take a look here. See this? That's going to screw with our low end with our other instruments. So I'm going to bring this up to, I don't know, for now, like 160. Let's see what else. And again, for me, the key of this is to just find something and move on. Keep stacking. Just keep messing around with things to add different layers. You could always go back. For me, if I get stuck on something, I'm going to be there for like 3 hours. Next thing you know, I'm running out of time to write music. And it's just like, chill, 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 chill. Does anything intentional might consider moving? See, we're already thinking too much about that. I'm not worried about that. Not right now. You know what I mean? I'm worried about like that. To me, that sounds cool. I like it. But again, don't overthink what's being played. Right now I'm trying to find sounds. You know what I mean? Yeah, see, I don't have theory brain. Like, what is that? I don't even know what that means. I know this much music theory. You know what I mean? It's like so little. And I'm not trying to gloat about that. It's just I've tried and I don't get it. And I'd rather just find something that sounds cool to me and just be like, man, Ruben, you and I are the same, brother. Okay, so let's see what, you know what, let's wait for Omnisphere and let's go into Massive just to see what's in there. Now we have to see again, so A, right? Let's see. C, D, E, F, G, A, right? Okay. Here's Massive. And we're in A, so maybe I'll turn this to A minor. My global thing here, A minor. Now I might not stay in A minor. Like I want to be, I'm usually in like G sharp, you know, F sharp, E, C sharp, D sharp, right? If I want to write North Lane stuff, D sharp 0. It's like, it's a given, right? Okay. What is that? Okay, so now I'm thinking this is a little too harsh. For now, we'll keep it there. I'm gonna lower it more. pretty sick. Let's keep going. You know what? I do have favorites on this one. I don't know if it's going to be what we want. Okay. Now, my question is, does this keep my... I don't think this keeps my envelope stuff. Oh, it does. Look at that. Interesting. Okay. It keeps my envelope stuff. Now it just comes down to where... Oh my... You know what I'm saying? So he says, real question here. I am a Pro Tools user. I've lurked in on a few streams and know you use Ableton. I've heard from others that Logic is really good and simple. And simple is... I think he's basically asking, how simple is Ableton? Well, cool for you. And cool for Alan. He actually just picked up Ableton because he wanted to do some bug testing within Ableton, because he sees me, you know, using Ableton all the time with AXURE and stuff. Speaking of, the guitar we're going to use is AXURE. $10 off with the code BADAN24. But he started using it and he was like, dang, I see why you use it, dude. And I'm like, yeah, I know. It's fun. You know, it's really fun. Now, I have a little like Ableton beginners course, like it's like a live stream that I feel like I need to make it a YouTube, like on my main channel, right? And so it really comes down to, how do I make it short enough to where people will click on it, but long enough to where people will get value in it. And so maybe it'll just be like key things inside of Ableton that I use every day. I don't know, something. Some sort of clickbaity thing that, you know, will make the masses click on it. If you can't beat them, join them, bros. But I really love Ableton, man. Pro Tools is nice. Pro Tools is good for recording. It's good for editing. Some of the best editing ever, right? Ableton, think of Ableton as like an instrument. But I personally mix in it as well, just because I know it so well. And there's some things that I love that I can't live without inside of Ableton. And so I recommend everyone going to Ableton. Dan Bronstein uses Ableton to write in. And then he uses Pro Tools to mix and master. You know, and he's like, dude, I love Ableton. It's literally like a songwriting DAW, right? And I agree. I definitely agree. I can't live without Ableton, man. Anyways, here's what we have so far. Now, we haven't messed with any of this stuff yet, right? And I know it looks intimidating. It's like, how do you even know what to turn? Just turn everything. What are you afraid of? You know, alpha quadrant. The worst thing that can happen is we have to like reload our preset, right? First, let's see what's in here. Reverb. This attack here. That's better. Okay, so now that I have this high end, I'm gonna see if I grab this, shift down arrow. Sick. Okay, so now in massive, it's too buzzy right now. Nice thing with they already put a cutoff for us here, so I'm gonna bring the cutoff down, which is moving this. Keep that in mind. You can see, but it's moving other things. You can see like these little blue and red things here. Let's take a look at our EQ here. Look at this. I don't want that. Okay. Now we really need some sort of like plucky thing or something that, I like to add the little plucky stuff here. It may not become that. I don't know. I really don't know. But that's the fun of it. So what we can do, let's take advantage of some Ableton stuff. So again, we're in A here, A minor. I am going to go to here. This little last thing, I don't know what this is. And then we will go to stacks. And then our root, let's do A. And then it forms a chord for us right away. Now, if you want to hear that chord right away, you have to engage your little headphone thing. What do they call it? Let me see. Let me come over here. Oh yeah, this helps a lot too. Keep this open when you start Ableton. This tells you everything you need to know. See how it changes? So this is called the MIDI editor preview. So let's see. Ooh. Cool. So now we have this annoying thing. However, if I know that I want some sort of maybe a pluck thing, I'll type in pluck in Omnisphere, and we can just take a listen here. Are we done already? Ugh. This is so sick. Okay, so what do we have here to mess with? Oh my. keep hearing other notes in there that I want to grab. Tube limiter. Oh! Oh my. Let's put Portal on this. Just to see what happens. Dave, what's up, dude? He said, hey, yo, pulled the trigger on AXURE from seeing you use it on Tuesday's stream and just been having a bit of a play around. Have to say, very nice. Very nice, dude. I mean, it really speaks for itself, you know? I'm not doing anything spectacular with it. I'm using it in its most basic form, and it sounds huge. And so, again, I'm not... That's Alan. Alan is the one who painstakingly did that for us, and so I'm grateful that we get Alan's finger tone, who used to be in Era, right? Okay, Portal. Portal's really cool if you want to add crazy effects to what you already have going on. It's kind of like a little cheat code. You know what I mean? I'm gonna grab that. So, a lot of times I'm humming stuff, right? You guys have seen me, and I don't want to forget that note, and I don't know what that note is. It's A again. However, I don't think that was the note, but I'm going to put it there because there was some sort of lowness that was happening that I really liked. I'm going to mute it. I don't normally reach for stuff like this, and I don't normally say yes to stuff like this. I'm gonna bring it a little lower, because I still like that little accent. Oh, it's so cool. Monroe, he says, is the standing desk new? It is, bro. It is. It's actually motorized. So if I'm like editing and I'm like, ugh, I gotta like do stuff, you know what I mean? So it's awesome. I love it. I could show it to you. I have it at a good, I have it at a good length right now. A good length? Good height? What did I have it at? I think it was about there. Yeah, it's so great, man. Also, is it Hesso or Hesu? Hesso? What's going on, dude? Also, why wave? I like your name, dude. Hi from Ukraine. Wow. That's awesome, bro. Thanks for coming by. Hesu says, hi, Chris. Would it be okay to use the stock presets on Omnisphere to like produce mainstream and not like get bashed or whatever? Bro, no. Not at all. And the biggest thing is who cares what people think, man? Who cares? People are so worried about what we're doing because they're not doing anything, which sucks. You know what I mean? Like, they should be doing things. And if they just stop caring as well, then they can just get to writing music, you know, because that's what this is all about. It's great. It's really great. What I'm starting to realize is like the more and more you stop caring what people think, like, dude, the better off life is, you know? And so use all the presets, bro. I actually had a guy the other day send me a message. He was like, dude, I used your preset on one of my songs too. Like that same preset. And he showed me, I was like, dude, that's sick. Isn't it a great preset? And he's like, yeah. And so don't worry about getting bashed. Believe it or not, because I use MIDI, I haven't been seeing as much hate as I thought that I would. And it's great. People, they're opening their minds to this idea because they're hearing how great it sounds and how great it is to get your ideas out and into this fully fleshed out form quickly so you can decide whether or not it's worth your time to continue working on. It's amazing. You know what I mean? I use your fills a lot, dude. I still use them too. I have to make another pack. That's another thing that I want to get. I want to get volume 2 going. We got to. I got to. You know what, Ruben? I really think that you are right on the money, dude. Right on the money. I wasn't afraid of showing people that I use it because it's just that great, you know? Also, Suin says, do you notice the standing that's affecting your listening area? Like where you're standing, is your head above the point where your speakers converge? A lot of times I'm mixing in these, bro. In these bad boys. Uh-oh. Okay, it's not on. So when I touch it, it plays music, but I use these, and then I'll come to these. Right, you see them, my HS8s, and then this too. Very good. Very good. One of my really good friends, Hart, gave that to me. But anyways, yeah. HS8s are great. They're really good. I'm not sure there is yet. It's still faster for me to actually play in most stuff, but I'm the only one starting out with MIDI guitar and bass. Ah, yeah. So for me, it's the opposite, man. I always go to my same shapes. I end up getting frustrated because I can't play a certain part just to get it tracked, right? Because I don't play guitar all the time to be like this amazing virtuoso, right? And I like writing songs more than I want to get like amazing at playing guitar. Like I want the reason why I get good at guitar because of these songs that I write. That's my theory anyway. Q Raycon ad. So these are actually Bose. These are Bose Quiet Comfort 2s. Okay, let's see what we have. We got like fresh ears now. Oh my. Okay, here's some sub lows. We're just preparing for freshness, right? Let's see what's in here. Contacts. Oh, I forgot that I added this. Playbox is really cool. So you can even overthink the synth that you use. So stupid. What is that? Oh my goodness. All right, let's just go to basses here. Let's see what's in basses, because we need some sort of low end. this is when I start to mess with the notes, just to hear what's in there, right? Dun, 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 dun. This is like Phrygian. Try F in the butt spot, he says. You want to put F in there? F. Ah. Okay. For me, I would call that the traditional route. It's fairly traditional as well. Dude, this is so sick. You know what else I have? Just speaking of vocals, just for fun. Again, we're trying to create a whole vibe, and we're getting, for me, it's, you're trying to open all these doors that have the place where you can sit down and get into that zone, right? To get into that zone of like the flow state, right? The flow state zone is what I like to call it. So we will do quick load. True legato. It might be the processed one. I don't know. Kim, sounds sweetly haunting. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming by. There's a free VST called Spellbinder. I think that has vocal samples that completely go off. Ooh, Spellbinder? I'm gonna have to check that out, dude. Oh my goodness. Stupid. Stupid. Yo, we got the first chatter, George. What the heck's going on, man? How we doing, brother? Okay, so we have some stuff in here. Okay, so we have our part here. I don't know if it's going to fit all the way again because I didn't play it to a click and a lot of latency in here, right? This is so ridiculous how sick this is. I'm gonna keep that like that. Keep that like that. Oh my goodness. Casey says, want to try C# in that bass at the end? I don't know, bro. I'm kind of liking what's going on. Like, you don't like it? You hate it? Is your OCD wanting to hear it? You want me to do it for you? Let's hear it, dude. C#. Da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. We're in Phrygian, bro. We're in Phrygian. We are in Phrygian. Hold on 1 second. I gotta take this picture. Just showing that we're streaming right now. Okay. Assassin's Creed, because it's that Phrygian, dude. It's the Phrygian, man. The Phrygian is sick. Also, someone was saying earlier, Ruben, I love this vibey stuff. Here's the thing. We're just building up our artillery so then we can throw this stuff into our song when it starts going, right? Like, that's basically what we're doing. And so, what I can do is I can probably just go into showing how I would go about messing around with notes and stuff to get into like guitar riffs, right? I'm doing this. It's guitar riffs. This is guitar riffs these days. There's that C#. It was too abrasive, dude. So maybe what we should do, I was going to go here for A. I'm going to keep it here. Because then when we hit that A, I'm already getting ideas. What program are you using to make your music? Philium Media. What's going on, dude? I'm using Ableton Live 12 Suite because it's sweet and I love it. I love it so much, man. It's like an instrument in itself, you know? Okay, so we have this. And at this point, you know what I'd be doing? I'd be going here, go live. You know what I mean? And then you would see this. And then I would play it, right? This is what I got. Stream start. Right? And so at this point, I'd be starting my stream. It's now 3:41. I'd be like, sorry, I'm late, guys. I was trying to think of ideas. And so... which vocal library is that? I must have it. This is Ethereal Earth, I think? No, not Ethereal Earth. That's a contact instrument. This is Sahara Voices. This is actually used for like Ethera Gold. So this is actually used. I've seen a lot. Like I found this because of Daniel James. He scores a lot of things. He actually scored one of the Metal Gear Solids. He has live streams as well that I literally went through and learned so much about this style of music, which I would call like scoring and like the movie soundtrack stuff. And I heard that and I was like, why does it sound so good and real, you know? Well, it's etheric gold. So good. Sahara Voices. I have another one. I don't use it as much because the Phrygian stuff, like whenever I get in the Phrygian mode, ah. Travis, what's up, dude? He doesn't even say hi. He just says, I'm getting that now. And then leaves. Like, you don't even say hi, dude? I'm just kidding, man. What's going on, brother? So it sounds like I need to move that. Wait, did I tweak something when I was showing you guys? I don't think I did. I brought these. There it is. Should we bring it an octave higher just to like... I can go higher. Can you? Sheesh. Are you sure you didn't mean to go, instead of I can go higher, I can get higher? Because, I mean, you know, you could do that too, dude. Going on the synth V. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah. There's so many use cases, right? Like it's already flowing. George is already flowing. He's like, let's try this, do this, do that. You know what I mean? That's great. Okay, so now let's start to think about, let's get an idea for maybe some sort of bass line, right? Let's turn off our bass. I have some preset bass stuff here, which, you know, you've already seen, right? And so I'm going to add an A in here. Which, where's A? This is E. That's why it's not showing up. A minor. Did you hear that? I didn't even like press anything. Or it's because I have this stacks open. Can we just do this? Phrygian dominant. So this is already like, look, I didn't even save, dudes. I didn't even save yet. No one hit me with the Control S emote. What the heck, guys? Come on. There it is. There it is. Thanks, dude. Songwriting 2024. Stream songs. Your boy's trying to get more organized. And you can thank Kid Mosquito for that. We actually already have a June folder. Let's go into June. And let's name this for now. June 13, 2024, A Phrygian. and it is, well, right now it's 100 BPM. Breakdown time. Look, he already wants a breakdown, dude. Sheesh. I feel like we're in like 30 seconds. I have some bad news for my community jam. I won't have time to finish this song in time, but I'll post what I have now. I will then keep you guys posted. Yeah, that's great, man. It's all good. It's all good. Also, there's always next week too, you know what I mean? But if you want to post what you have and then post the update on the next one, like, let's go. Also, Kim, thank you, dude. Thank you for the Prime, my friend. For the 3 months. I still want to sing something you produce, bro. Dude, have you sent me stuff through Instagram? Please remind me. Please remind me. I would love to hear some things because I've been thinking about trying to collaborate with some more people. Okay, okay. Very good. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. This project naming system is nice. He's used it as well. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, actually, I had to do that because I'm like, what is that song that I wrote? You know, I have to start to keep track of these things when I stream it, you know? Should we go 115? What's cool about it too is like if you want to get some extra help, because I'm running out of time. I just realized 165 halftime, dude. Casey's coming in with all the ideas. Look at him. I love it, dude. Could just give it totally irrelevant nonsense names like me. Yeah, so then you have a hard time trying to find it again, you know. And for me, people ask me, you know, what did you do with this song on this stream? And so I have to look. I'm like, oh, what date was that stream? What was the name that I called it? You know. I could just look for the date now, which is great. So I'm using P5, which is great. And we got grooves. What does Brody Simpson have for us? I don't know if Brody Simpson has anything. Well, he has really good stuff, and I've almost used all of them. So that's why I'm like, oh. Let's see, where is it at? I also have Eric and Prada stuff. Improda, sorry. Eric and Proda. 6/4. Not 6. Oh my this is crazy. Are we trying to go super proggy on this? This is septuplets. That's why it sounds wild. It's because it's in septuplets. Septuplets, because Brody Simpson. Like, jeez. Change it to 7. Dude, I don't have time to change it to 7. That's going to take a little bit of time to, like, iron this out. But if we want to still hear it with some 7 stuff, let's go here for now. I use the Brody Simpson a lot. We're in 115, so we have to find alt country indie. Perfect. American Proto. Here's some toms, What the? Alright, I'm just going to pick one, because, you know, we got to pick one. I'm going to pick 2, maybe. Let's see. So this is the first one. I'm not going to import MIDI data. I'm going to choose chorus A. Import MIDI data? No. Grab this. Oh, dang it. He made me freaking halftime. Put it on halftime. Yo, sick. Dude, thank you for the prime, my brother. Thank you, brother. Okay. Oh, sick. Okay. Oh, that means this one's in freaking halftime, too. I'm going to do 2 different ones here. sick. Oh, that's going to annoy me that it's not the double there. 16th. Control E. I want this to be China. China! China! Oops. Some things I hear I have to fix. Something in here that I have to fix. Something happened. Yo, gifting subs. Freaking thank you, man. Let's see, he gifted 2 subs. Yo. Oh, wait, no, gifted 1 sub. There it is. Sorry, this is kind of confusing. It's showing it in such a weird way. Dude, thank you so much, man. Freaking appreciate you. Oh, yeah, look at this little sneaker right here. I don't know why this is... It's probably because I have so many synths. I don't normally have this many synths. Well, I'm lying, I do, but... We are really high on our buffer rate for some reason, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Right now, I'm going to grab the kick, and I'm going to put it into the bass just to see. Let's actually legato it. Legato. Oh, why did I just do that? Okay, good. I'm just going to move it to the notes that we have it on. This is just the kick from the drums. Martin, thank you, brother. Thanks for stopping by, man. And then we'll grab this kick, so because it changes what it's doing here. Bam. Again, just notice that I'm not worried about the fine details yet. Sometimes you have to get into the nitty and gritty, but it's not, try not to stay there, dude. Not for too long. Do that later, you know? Do it later. We got the da. Why did I turn this off? Da. There's the F, dude. Yo. Thank you so much, Casey, my guy, for gifting to the channel. I appreciate you, man. Do we just see what happens when we put this on the guitars? I haven't really messed with them, so I don't know how good they're gonna sound. to bring this out a little bit more. I keep hearing that. I need that to go. Now, I can do that with the lead, possibly. You know what I'm saying? I can try and lead that up. I don't have a lead in here, though. Go into some previous songs here and see if I can grab... What can I grab the lead from for now? Does this have a lead in it? I don't know what this lead is, but we can use it for now. Toss some harmonic rakes in there. Sheesh. He's trying to get rakey already, dude. I love it. The rakes are nice, man. The rakes are nice. Isn't it a nice option to have those? Okay. Again, I don't know what this lead is, and so I'm not going to worry about it too much. I don't really care yet. Okay. Hit the button. Hit the magic button. Because I did something cool in there. I don't remember where I did it at. Is it here? You're not gonna move? Maybe it was here. So we went into putting it onto the guitars almost too soon. Now, the reason why I say almost too soon is because what I like to do is what you've seen is I just want to... I want to tweak out like this bass a little bit just to get it to like have some sort of like dynamics, right? Because right now we're just following the kicks, which is fine. Like, if we need help, we can go to Phrygian dominant, A Phrygian dominant, and then we can see what's in here. Da, 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 da. So these notes here, I think I'm going to keep palm mutes. Da, da. Da, da, da. Da, da. Da, 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 da. Da. Dun, 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 dun. What's on here? There's nothing on here. I gotta redo the scale because then that goes away. Very good. Dun. Dun, 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 dun. Just exploring, right? That's what this is. My English is very rusty. This hour, my head is sleepy. Nebu, I've seen you in here. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. This is a weird note here. Dun, 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 dun. Let's grab these little notes here. It might make more sense when you hear these being like muted here. These actually might need to be A as well. Those and those and those and those. Oh, frick. It's okay. So these need to be in A. I'm gonna experiment with that. But I also need to bring these so they like mute. It's weird because on Nolly bass, the lower the velocity is, the higher and louder, should I say, that sound is. That sound. And so if I go to like like 8 or 7. That is such a difference. Adding palm mutes to your freaking riff like that, even if you don't think it's cool right away, you have something different. Ooh, thank you guys. Nice little basic idea here. There's definitely some things that I want to do, what I really want to try to do, which if you guys want, I could do it now. I'll do it now, screw it. Let's just do it right now. Let's see if I could do this all in one swoop. I don't think I can. Ah, okay, okay. Thank you guys. Right away, he's like, dude, before you do this, you better say it's about to get weird. Watch, I did that and it crashed. And I didn't save. I just need to put my sustain alt pick. And let me change the colors of these because it's like, what is this? I don't even know what this is. I also need to bring up, you know what I should do is, this is on D0 probably. No, it's on D1. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Let's make sure that this is also... Oh, right. We didn't even put our key switches in. Sustain alt pick, palm mute alt pick. Okay. But I also didn't change this side. Now you seen, I just literally moved this. These I might need to move back up. No. I'm keeping them there. sharp 0 now. You can hear how immediately it just goes to Northland land, which I don't hate. What other one is being affected here? It says only edited clips can come from 8 tracks. What do I have disabled here besides this one, which I deselected? Maybe that? There we go. Let me turn this off. You guys are here first. This is the first time that I'm trying to like see if this actually works here. What is that? Oh, that's mass. No. Oh. Okay, okay. I screwed up. I screwed up. Kick snare. Let's remove this. This is what it was telling me about. I don't want those. I want everything except for this. And then I don't want these. So if I don't want this to be like this anymore, just change where that is. And we don't even have to keep this part. I'm not even really feeling this groove too much right now, but that's okay, you know? We'll just kind of still continue on just to see where it gets us for now. Like, honestly, what I want to do is I want to delete this whole thing. However, rather than being so reactive, I'm just going to move it. Because this is the main part that I like right now. So this, I need more. Also, my snare is really being clouded. So a little trick that I do, I'm going to group all of my synths together and I'm going to grab a phantom center. And if you've been here for a while, you know about this. But if you're new here, this is a free plugin. And you're able to control the data that's going to your center channel. You can bring it down or you can bring it up. I bring it down. Where's my snare? Gone. Back. It's free. It's free. Birdom Audio Phantom Center. Be careful with this, because it could kind of screw up your mono information. So do it until you can hear your snare, you know what I mean? You see this red and green line? If it's red, then there's less in your center, and if it's green, there's more in your center, which is great. Really good. Zach, you're right, dude. But I also... No, yeah, I think it's good where it's at. There's a lot of low end here. There's my kick. I'm also, really quick, before we end it, I'm going to put, this is a new way that I sidechain things. I duck things, right? I want to duck a little bit of the bass using the kick. So I want, whenever the kick hits, to duck the bass a little bit. And so I use Pro G in the duck setting. And I'm going to go 3. You know, I actually learned this from Il Angelo. I've been watching him a lot because Josh and I want to kind of get into that style a little bit more. You know, try to bring that into rock and metal a little bit more. So I'm going to go to Expert, Extension in, Sidechain, Input, Kick. So now we can take a look. Every time the kick hits. I don't want it crazy. I usually do it like 3 dB. And then I'll mess with my attack and release. Sometimes you'll get a click, so I bring it up until you can't hear the click. Bring my release down. Another cool trick, like if you can't hear your room verb, that stuff, or like let's say it's your drum verb here, but I don't want that like initial transient. I just want the first thing I can try to do. Since I got complete, I actually have transient master. I actually just got transify too. But I have transient master. But then I'll put that Fab G on there. And then I'll sidechain this to my snare under the duck setting, right? But then what I'll do is I will mess around with my attack until I don't hear that initial transient, but then I bring my release so I can hear more. Like that's very drastic, right? I need to hear it more. Just a few little tricks. However, I know that you guys have been asking to go through one of my mixes and show you how I go about processing everything. So I think what I want to do is I want to make that, first I want it to be a Patreon stream, and then I'll turn that Patreon stream eventually, I don't know at what point, into a public stream, or like a public thing you can access. But I don't know how I want to go about doing that yet. And so I know that I want that to be a Patreon stream though. And so if you want to know how I go about doing that, I think what I might do, let me check my calendar here. My actual Google Calendar where I have all my things in there. So I would say let's plan on Friday the 21st, which is Friday for me. That's going to be a Patreon stream, and I'm going to go through one of my mixes. And I'll go through everything so you can see what I've been doing lately. Which, you know, it may change by the time we get there. And so this particular session is actually the one that we used for the shoegaze stuff, these drums. And so, you know, see a lot of stuff I'm not using, you know. Friday to me? Yeah, so in Australia, like today, so right now, it's Thursday. For Australia, it's Friday. And that's the only reason why I say that is because we have quite a few homies in Australia that like to watch as well. And so the 21st, which may be the 22nd for Australia, I don't know. I don't know what their, like, how their time stuff works, you know. But really quick, what I'm going to do is let's quickly come up with some sort of, we already know that these are going to be here. Have some sort of little intro really quick. This is our bass. And we have this bass here, which we also need to tune it down to D sharp 2, which it might be D sharp 1. It's Friday where I am, so hi from tomorrow. Ah, yeah, see, it's Thursday here. So we're going to have community jams on Saturday, my Saturday, so it's going to be Sunday for you. Okay, this changed somehow. I'm going to bring down this cut off a little bit more. Such a big part. So I'm noticing that we need to change this. We need to find something else. However, I won't worry about that right now. Automate this. Does it go that low? me go into here and grab a few things. Okay. So you can see just by adding and adding, messing around. Oh, look, perfect timing. This is actually already in D, which is great. One thing with my cymbals, I've been messing around with a little bit more. You could see I'm just trying to bring down my freaking... Alright, one more time from the top, and then I'm gonna dip out for now, homies. We still have this stuff to put in there though, right? Like, this can be reversed. And so, dude, Omazak, thank you, man. Have fun in Metallica tomorrow, man. That's so sick. But, dudes, I'm going to dip out too. I stayed on a little bit longer, but I think it was worth it because you guys kind of got to see, again, what I don't normally do on stream. You know, it's just staying quiet and just, like, messing around with things, experimenting, right? This needs fine-tuning, this little reverse snare. I mean, this reverse cymbal, but, you know, I'll worry about that later. It's not a big deal. But again, we have stuff going. Raid. Should we raid someone, dude? Sheesh. Let's see. Oh, dude, I forgot to thank the Patreon. We got some new homies. This is actually good. I put this up for this reason, so I can let you guys know. We have Mike. We have Maxim. We have Damien. We have Nathaniel. Thank you guys for joining the Patreon as producer supporters. Not only are you supporting me, but you're getting some cool templates and some presets and some fills, some grooves. And so I cannot thank you guys enough. Appreciate you. But that being said, we will go to Patreon and see who's on. Dude, Chimp Spanner's on. Let's go. We're going. We're going. We're going to see Chimp Spanner. The homie, Paul. We are going to raid Chimp Spanner. He's on. He's finally on. We got to show him support, man. All right, dudes. I'm starting the raid right now. And hopefully you guys, please just show him some love. If you're a subscriber, show him some yes pleases and show him all the emotes, man, because this guy has inspired the crap out of me. So until next time, dudes, we'll see you soon, all right? Have a good one.